All right, everybody, we are going to get started here in just a second. Let me get everything queued up here for you guys. I'm probably going to leave the music on super low. If that bothers anybody, let me know. But I turned the music off on the game because I don't want to get like a ton of copyright stuff. And the music in Madden is pretty horrible. So yeah, doing you a favor in the long run. It's all good. So yeah, let's get back into things here. I think what we're going to do is I was having some hard time last night getting in to get updated rosters, and I think I have resolved that now. But what's really funny to me is that like normally in sports games, you have to kind of rely on the community a bit to be able to have like super up-to-date rosters. Like I play MLB The Show a lot. And the community, like every single time there's a roster update on any team, you'll find multitudes of people who... Let me get this fixed. Hang on. Why is this doing this? One second. Why is this fighting me? Hang on, the game's fighting me. Huh. says it's in full screen. That's interesting. Because every time I come out of it, it goes into this like tiny little window. And then it doesn't want to work right. That's hilarious. All right, we might have to play. I'm going to have to just play it in the window because otherwise it's not going to do the aspect ratio correctly. Oh, well. All right. We've fooled around enough with that. Let's see if I can get things moving here. Going to turn down the music just a little. Hopefully that's a little bit better on the noise front there. Let me know if it is not. No, this isn't going to let me do this. Oh well, it's just going to be slightly off on the aspect ratio. Sorry guys, it's Madden. I can't fight this all day long. You're killing me, Smalls.
Choose the team you want to start your franchise. Continue ahead to begin your franchise. Use the options on the left to edit league settings or change your role to a player or owner.
So we're going to do the same person I do in every sports game. Oh, no, that's back. That doesn't make any sense. And now my controller stopped working. Woo. Yep, pressing buttons, nothing's working. Woo-hoo. I really thought that I'd at least be able to get into the game, and I'm not even able to do that at the moment. All right, good times. 1 second, let me fix this. All right. So after like 3 restarts, and I think I'm finally just going to give up and try to play the game on windowed mode. We'll see if this works. I've literally never had this much trouble trying to stream something because every time you leave the game goes to windowed mode. And then every time you click on the game, it goes to full screen. Like it won't do anything in between. So if the game is going to go to windowed mode every single time I leave the game to do anything, I'm just going to have to leave it in windowed mode or else it's going to look like garbage. So yeah, good times. Let's try this again.
Choose the team you want to start your
And now it
franchise
doesn't
with.
have my roster anymore. All right, I think that's right now.
Choose the team you want to start your franchise with. Continue ahead to begin your franchise. Use the options on the left to edit league settings or change your role to a player or owner.
Okay, I think that's everything I want. Let's see how this goes.
The Home tab is your franchise dashboard. Keep track of your goals, division standings, and information on your weekly opponent, including their top player, at a glance. Your activities list is where you can manage your roster by making trades or signing free agents, as well as interacting with your franchise staff and scenarios.
Okay, so let's take a look at our staff.
Welcome to your franchise staff. Here you find the right coaches to hire for your staff and upgrade them to help improve your team both on and off the field.
Okay, so these two I don't really care about. I think we're gonna piece out the head coach, and let's see who we have available here. So we have a vertical power run, base 3-4, spread Tampa 2, vertical zone run, 4-3 under, or the guy we just had. So we basically have these 3 choices. This guy runs pretty much the exact same thing. So let's try this one. And plus, he has my name, so that kind of helps.
Staff points can be used across all of your staff characters. To access talents down a tree, you must purchase at least one tier of the talents above them. When you have enough staff points, you can begin purchasing talents or special skills that will improve your team on or off the field. To see what effect each talent has, highlight it on the talent tree. Some talent trees make you select a path to follow to build your character. Upon purchasing one of these talents, the opposite path will be locked, so choose wisely.
From what I've heard, this is exactly the same as NHL. Okay, so our defensive coordinator's got decent amount of stuff. That's cool. All right, so I think our staff is good. Let's take a look at our really bad team. I don't think I've ever seen a team that's been 72 overall in Madden, so we got our work cut out for us here. Let's take a look. So this is always one of the biggest jokes of Madden, right? Is the trade system. I think we might be trading Matty Ice. We'll see here in a second. Okay, offensive line's a little rough. Defensive line, other than one person, is extremely rough. Got a couple linebackers. Okay, you're probably going to need to go. He's 22, so definitely want him to stay. He fits in the system. And you. All right, let's see if anybody wants this pair of people here. Probably not at that cap hit, but we'll see what we can get. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Well, hello, Mr. Colts. Now that would be hilarious if I did that, but we're not doing that today. They do have some pretty nice running backs on this team. 2 of them fit our system, so that's a maybe. We really need an offensive lineman. Young and cheap, that's nice. This is probably shooting for the stars here. Can't see this happening, right? Ooh, it's close. All right, what can we throw in? That's super close. All right. I can probably get somebody else to take him. How about this guy? No, not so close. Okay. 29 at 5 mil. 20. They're not letting that dude go. Ooh, can we get Quiddy Pay? He's on a rookie deal. I wonder if I could get Quiddy Pay just for Oliver. No. All right, that's good. That shouldn't be a possibility. Can we get Okariki? No. Let's bring... Let's get you back over here. Wow. I'll still take it. Totally fine with that. The amount of salary cap they just took on and I unloaded there is amazing. That works great for me. All right, let's see. Should we trade Matt Ryan to the Bears? I wonder if we could get... Probably not. Okay. I'll take it. That's hilarious. Dolphins feedback. Player is not a good scheme fit. All right, so let's generate our lineup here. I'm going to check out free agents, and we'll see what's going on over in the free agency pool, because I'm sure that's going to be all over the place. All right, so we need to shore up our defensive line, and we need a couple offensive linemen, too. Yeah, I had a feeling this was going to be wrong. Okay, that's fine. To the point that I was trying to make earlier before I had all the issues with the technical stuff, again, sorry about that, was that when you play sports games a lot, the community is the ones that really updates the rosters like the most frequently. And when I play MLB The Show, you'll see a lot of times that like the littlest roster move will happen, and then you'll have a bunch of people who will go online and they'll update the rosters and they'll post them in the community for people to download. Well, the last roster update in this game was a week or more ago. It was last month. I mean, and we're a couple days into we're over a week into the month now. So it's pretty crazy to me that there's been some, not like life-changing roster updates, but I mean, Le'Veon Bell, a couple other guys that have, changed or been injured or what have you. And Still no apps, no updates to the game whatsoever in the official roster or in the community. And it's just a little wild to me that the community is not even that involved in the game. So we'll see. Again, this was a free weekend on Steam. I did not pay $60 for this game. I just figured we'd have some fun with it on the channel. Build up. One of my favorite things to do is to take the worst team in the league and try to make them better. So that's what we're going to do.
This is the player card. Here you can see your strengths and weaknesses by looking at your archetype ratings.
So we have an insane amount of money, so we'll bring him on. Wow, he's actually cheaper, so we'll bring him on.
This is the development trait. So this is the abilities tab.
These are things that have been in the game for the last 5 years. So let's take a look at... I'm going to take probably both of these guys. They're cheap. 1 year fill-ins, I'm cool with that. All right, let's take a look at the changes that we've made, and let's see where else we need to go from here. Okay, so we still need a center and a guard, if at all possible. Wide receiver wouldn't hurt. We're good on running back now. Might still look at trading Cordero Patterson, because we still need a linebacker. Our line looks better now. Okay cornerbacks, but not great. Isn't he in jail, allegedly? I don't know. I think he might be. Ooh. Yes, please. I'd rather take both of them at 2 apiece than pay KJ Wright $9 million. I think he's better than both of the guys that we have right now, so I'll take that. And see, one of the things they do in the in NBA 2K, if you do what I'm doing right now, where you're basically bringing all these free agents onto your team at the same time, your team chemistry just goes in the tank. And that's something that you have to kind of fight your way out of when you start with the team, because nobody's played together before. So it takes a long time to have to build that back up. Where in Madden, that's never been a problem. You can literally sign an entire team of free agents and they'll just be awesome just from jump. So yeah, we're already in 76 aside now. Okay, so some of you guys are going to have to go to the outside. So let's mix this up here. Didn't make any difference. All right, so you're going to get cut. you're going to get cut. And you're going to go. And let's reorder this. Okay, so I think we're going to move him to the right outside linebacker position. Because right now we have a bit of a log jam at middle linebacker. All right, and then we'll reorder this one more time. Okay, and then we'll move him to the left outside. Okay, that's much better. Cool. I like the defense now. Defense is looking a lot better. Okay, you can go. Yep. Yep. All right, that's much better. So one more lineman and a wide receiver, and then I think we're good. Give me just 1 second. All right, let's finish this up here. Let's take a look at the trade center really quick. Ooh. Can I get him for super cheap? Okay, so he has some value. That's good. Nope, nothing for him. All right, so then could we throw a pick in maybe? Try like a fifth? Nah, that's not gonna work. Let's try a fourth. We're close. I don't want to go too much higher than this. No. Nope. think we're out of assets. Let's see here. No. Nope. All right. As much as I think it would be cool to have him, I don't want to give up that much to get him. I may still make this trade, though. So Mike Davis and McGarry. Let's try to remember that. Let's see who else we got here. That's a maybe. Ooh. He's better than both of the guys that I just signed. Let's try to see if we can make that happen. So we do Davis and... Where did he go? Here he is. Let's try to do it with just him then. Ah! All right. Add Davis back. We're close. Okay. I can live with that. Let's see if we throw a low pick in there, if that'll do it. Maybe a 6th. Ooh, we're close. A 5th? I'm still okay with that. Ah, so close. It's as high as I'm going with this. Damn. All right, that's fine. So then I'm going to do this a different route, I think. Man, $10 million to Curtis Samuel? Wow. Would you do that? No. How about a draft pick? Did you give me a first? No. How about a first next year? No. Okay. Good to know. Anybody else want him? Ooh, Steelers. Okay. What do you guys got that I might want? Oh, man, that's tempting. Let's see if I can get a lineman first. I don't think they're going to have anybody that I want, but we're going to try this one first. Ooh. Can we do a straight up just swap? Less money, more overall, but you get the younger guy. Yeah, okay. That works for me. So the worst person is our center, and he has a high development trait, so that's good. Think we're going to want to get rid of you. And you. Oh, you're only a rookie? How about we'll send you to the practice squad. Can I do that? It says practice squad eligible, but nothing. He doesn't give me the option to send him to the squad. All right, whatever. We hardly knew ye. Yeah, no way. Bortles. You're just a rookie? 60 overall? Yeah, why not? Welcome aboard. And then would I rather deal with RG3 or Blake Bortles? Blake is younger. RG3 arguably better. We'll do RG3. It's just for a backup quarterback. All right, I need a punter and a wide receiver, and then we're done. I promise. Punter. Welcome aboard. And a wide receiver. No, no, no. You're hurt. I don't know why. What is his injury? 78. And what's your actual injury? 26 weeks? Yeah, no, we're not doing that. He's like almost 10 points higher on the injury scale. Oh, wow. His injury's 92? All right. Let's bring him on then. Okay. I think we got our team. Let's just make sure. Yep. We got it. All right. I think it auto saves, so we should be good there. Do I need to hire somebody? I think we're good. Yeah, no, we're good.
Welcome to Weekly Strategy. Each week you can find valuable information about your upcoming opponent. You can choose one game plan focus with pros and cons that will carry over into game day. There is a recommended focus already selected, or you can choose from 6 different options.
Oh, hey, thank you and goodbye. Appreciate you tuning in there. My day's going pretty well. Thanks for stopping by.
This shows some basic stats about your upcoming opponent. This is how you access the new player help screen. Each week you'll have to.
Okay, let's see if we can. I want to defend the inside run. And then for us. Okay. I'm going to do our running as a boost, which I normally do as a boost to running.
This is your team profile, where you can find stats and play calling information about your team. Each week, you can select a weekly team goal that will award staff points. Choose focus players each week who will earn extra XP. You can also unlock up to 3 more focus players through the staff talent trees. Start training to see the training recap from the week.
All right, so let's figure out who we want to switch up here. So we're going to throw in Tua. Let's do our wide receiver. Kyle Pitts is going to get good. I'm not going to have to do much there. Let's say him. Okay, and then we got to pick a goal. Let's do throw 2 touching pass downs. Throw 2 touchdowns. We can do that. We'll try to win the turnover battle. So this part's all new too, as far as like picking out goals for each week so that you can try to get extra points. We'll do sack the quarterback 3 times. All right, I think we're good there. Thank you, goodbye. My favorite part of the game is like building up the rosters and stuff. Previous to going in, like taking a team that's really bad and then kind of making them good again. So as far as that goes, I feel like this is pretty on par with like every other Madden that I've played. They haven't really done a ton. As far as the gameplay mode, we're about to get into that here in a second. I played last night for a couple of hours, and there was some glitchy stuff here and there. Nothing like game-breaking by any means. But I really... Like, if I took this game and I took out all the things that said Madden 22 and just put, like, Madden 20 in here, or 21, I really don't think you'd be able to tell too much of a difference. But we'll see. We're getting into the game now. We'll see how it goes. The intro is going to sound a little bare because the music's off again, so just bear with us there. Sorry. Copyright strikes I do not want. Dank Mouse, I would tell you what, man, it's a free weekend right now. I would say go get the game on Steam, play it for a few hours, see what you think, if you think it's worth the $60. Otherwise, I would say if you could find some way to get it discounted, I would probably go that route. But it just kind of depends on what you're going to use the game for. Are you going to use it for a franchise? Are you going to use it for Ultimate Team? Like, what's your favorite thing to do in the game? For me, it's always been franchise. Like, I wouldn't even touch this game if I couldn't do franchise. So, I miss the old NCAA games probably the most. Those were like my absolute favorite of the football games. But and that's supposed to be coming back. I mean, it's not going to be NCAA, but we'll see what happens with it for sure. All right, here we go.
But admit it, you're the same as me. When you were working out, when you were doing things, you thought about football, didn't you? And you couldn't wait to be back up here again.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. They'll be led by the second-year man from the University of Alabama, Tua Tagovailoa.
And for all the collegiate success he had, highest passer efficiency rating by a mile, he's a guy who's had his share of detractors at the professional level, but I do like his poise, I do like his moxie, and I love his accuracy.
Now a carry for the former Michigan State man, Le'Veon Bell.
Didn't go too far.
Forward for a couple up past the 30. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end.
Oh, hey, man, no judgment at all for that. You know, one of my favorite things to do is to, like, I'll play almost all offense, and then I'll usually slow sim the defense and just watch them work and see how good they do. And plus, I feel like that makes the game a little bit harder because then the defense can more readily score on you. So, yeah, man, I don't look down on anybody for doing stuff like that. When I play MLB The Show, most of the time I pitch and then I simulate the hitting and like see if my offense can just get me points. It's gonna be weird with a left-hander doing that random cross-body throw that I'm not used to.
Check it down to them, but sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable catching the ball as they are running it.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here.
Nope.
He fires one, but incomplete. So
You got it on Xbox and it seems to be running on your PC super well. You know, I haven't had any like huge issues as far as running it on my PC so far. I was kind of curious if like the Super Sim and all that stuff would work a little bit better on PC than what it has on my PlayStation. So I haven't run into the same issues on Super Sim as what I did on my PlayStation. So it'll be interesting to see if that happens.
to begin the drive as they take over first and 10. Now come the Titans for their first possession, led by Ryan Tannehill in his 10th NFL season and third with Tennessee.
And the former Miami Dolphin had a career renaissance in 2000.
All right, so we're going to let the defense kind of play it out here, and we'll see if we get scored on. Well, I would say the biggest thing, Bud, to keep in mind for if you're going to buy it on PC or not, is they do not offer the upgraded graphics. Like, this is not the next-gen game. So you're essentially going to buy the same game twice. You're not going to get any graphic changes on your PC versus your Xbox, other than the fact that it would be 4K. So if that would mean a lot to you, then maybe, but it's not the same game as if you would get the PS5 version or what have you. That upgrade is not available on PC.
First down, Tannehill. He dumps it off for Henry. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. On second down, it's Henry. And this is going to be a Titans first down as the tackle made it about the 43-yard line.
And Derrick Henry with the ball in his hands, what a sight to behold, because power and speed involved in every touch for him. Coming off another spectacular season with the Titans, it became the first since LaDainian Tomlinson in 2006 and 2007 to win 2 straight rushing titles, and he did it with style.
Yeah, it's funny that you said that, Bud, because when I first started streaming, I was having this issue where every time I alt-tabbed out of the game would go to windowed mode instead of being in full screen, even though I was running it in full screen. And now to stream it, I'm having to play it on windowed mode for the aspect ratio to be right for you guys. I don't know why, but like every time you alt-tab out of the game, it automatically goes to windowed mode, even if it's in full screen. So that was an issue for me as well. This is the first time I've ever had to play a game like forced me to play it on windowed mode so I could stream it. So we'll see what happens. It might just be me. I might not know what I'm doing, but yeah.
A first down carry for Henry. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Ah, thank you. I appreciate that.
Hand off to Henry.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
You know, one thing I will say, since I fired my head coach and hired this custom guy, he actually has the headset on his head. In previous years, when you would get one of the like random creative coaches, they would never have the actual headset on their head, and that always bugged the crap out of me, because I'm like, how do they call the plays?
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So if they can get him going in the passing game, it should open up his running game too. They'll fake it. Now Tannehill looking for the end zone.
Oh, that was close.
And it falls incomplete.
That was close.
Trey Boston there to knock it away. Back to the air. Tannehill on 2nd down. He completes it to Jones. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Again, Tannehill.
Oh, thanks, man. I really appreciate the subscription. I really do. Hey, we're a small, tight-knit community here, so anybody that stops by, I'm always more than happy to have a chat with on the stream. So I really appreciate you stopping by and saying what's up.
Got the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage, but now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, it has to be pinpoint here.
As I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
Oh, kept him out on the first one. I doubt we're going to do it overall, but that was a good hold on the first down there. Oh, got him again.
So it's 3rd and goal, and now the question, can this Falcon defense stand tall once more? Here's Henry.
Ah, damn. I told you he was getting in there eventually.
Derrick Henry, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Titans have taken a first-quarter lead.
Yeah, good for you guys.
First quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive, and he wound up taking it into the end zone.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away.
All right, so we'll see if this is, because this is usually where I would start having issues on the Super Sim.
Down on the field. And they might be backing up a bit here to start the drive.
Looks like it worked. All right, cool. All right, so we're going to try to do short passes and runs to try to get ourselves in some rhythm here.
On 1st down, Tagovailoa is going to have the hook up to Gage. Oh, he's got some some breathing room. And he will finally go.
Watch, it's going to be a holding penalty. Oh, yes. I think we're going to decline. Wait, no, we'll accept it.
So a little extra on top of the big play there.
It's tough for guys rushing the passer, but you have to know when the ball is gone. And if you listen, officials will tell you ball's gone.
Right call.
He didn't pull up.
I was nervous because I didn't know if it would discount the throw, but no, we were good there. So.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 and the 15. It's a game.
Oh, wow. Thanks, man. I always appreciate getting the word out there. That's super awesome of you. Thanks, man.
His guy open, just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch.
Oh, we're dead. I was going to try to throw it away, but last night I did that and they counted it as a fumble because it didn't get out of bounds. So I didn't want to risk it.
After the sack on first down, Tua got this complete to the tight end Pitts, and he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
All right, let's see if RG3 can finish the drive.
A first throw for the backup Griffin.
Oh, he dropped it.
Able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. Strong, and now it's fourth down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Hey, no problem, Yogurt Man. I just appreciate the fact that you're here, bud. You don't have to be super talkative all the time.
And his kick is good.
All right, points on the board.
But still trailing, it's 7-3. Aku just hit the field goal. Now he kicks off. Taking it about the 1. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Titans coming back onto the field for their second drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did. That worked, but you have to be prepared.
Now the first carry for Brian Hill.
Got him.
And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Officially nothing on that last run.
Yes, Yogurt, please be very safe while doing your construction work, bud. That is definitely without saying. What's the old adage? Measure twice, cut once. You know how it goes. But yeah, man, thank you, Mickey Dank Mouse. I really appreciate the fact that you stopped by. I don't know why YouTube decided to recommend me to you, but I'm super glad they did as well.
They're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
All right, 3rd and 21. I want to make sure we cover the cover deep here.
The Titans on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and forever. Barkley.
Yes.
Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown themselves to the task at hand and forcing a 3 and out and giving the ball back to their offense.
On 4th down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football away.
Probably should have fair catched that. Oh well, preseason.
And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. The Falcons offense set to go. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. Here's a give to Davis, and he'll go down.
Oh, that's cool, Yoger. You're building a soundproof wall. That should be fun.
The drive continues. It's a 1st down. Now a handoff to Davis, and here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like
Yeah, there you go. I knew him when. We'll see, maybe one day.
The line of scrimmage.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now they'll throw it with Griffin. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh, RG3 still got wheels.
And that's enough to pick up the 1st.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
On 1st down, Patterson. There on the stop that time, Trevon Coley.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it.
Well, one of them wasn't a designed carry. It just kind of happened. Ooh, face mask. Thank you.
Taken down by the face mask, it appeared. And yes, out come the flags.
Yeah, we will be accepting that. Thank you.
Also tack on 15 more.
If you get that hand up there, you've got to let go immediately or just not close the hand at all. He did, gave it a tug, and that was easy for the officials to see.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Now Griffin.
Ah, he dropped it.
It's going to wind up incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those 2 elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Yes, go, go. Oh, yeah.
A 6-yard touchdown run, and the Falcons have taken the lead. They were looking to pass the ball there, but they forgot to account for the man.
The whole right side of the field was wide open.
Saying, well, why don't you have a spy in your defense, someone who will dance with him and go where he goes? Well, oftentimes if you utilize a spy, you've taken away someone in coverage as well. And oftentimes the spy, not as athletic as the guy he's trying to keep up with, so he gets defeated.
All right, let's see if we can get that extra point.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. So that drive takes them down the field in 8 plays. And it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards.
Yeah, we definitely It is definitely different to have Madden on PC for sure. I mean, I would imagine it is a bit of a different community. I was saying earlier, I was kind of surprised about how, like when I play the show, it seems like the rosters get updated like super frequently. But then when I was checking out the download community here for the rosters, the last roster update was like over a week ago. So I was just kind of surprised by that. I mean, it seems like the Madden PC community could definitely use some love.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which...
Oh, I missed him.
And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. B.J. Goodson there on the tackle, following the pickup of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Barkley.
He faked me out.
Got it, complete. And down right around the 32.
I thought the running back had the ball.
Yards on the pickup. The Titans on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it with Hill.
Oh, did we get him? Damn.
And that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7 our score. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Barkley to throw.
Oh.
Cameron Batson.
That was a nice tackle.
There, 8 yards on the first down completion. To throw again on 2nd down. Barkley, open man is Hill. He's got it. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 6 yards the pickup.
Oh, wide open.
He'll get this complete to Batson. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Barkley looking to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. From the 22, Barkley, they set up the screen to Hill. And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
Yes, if you want super up-to-date rosters on PC, you're going to have to make them yourself because they do not exist.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And a grab over the middle by Stocker. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. Throwing is Barkley.
This is one that I downloaded. It had the most downloads in the community, and it's fairly up to date, but it's still over a week old or more. Like Gardner Minshew's not on the Eagles, Le'Veon Bell's not on the Ravens. You probably wouldn't have to do a ton of tweaks to it, but you would definitely have to make tweaks for it to be totally up to date. TJ Watt's contract wouldn't be in there. Thought he had that for a minute.
Impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
2nd down and goal. Barkley.
Zone, but it's incomplete.
Thank God he dropped it.
He's batting down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and 4?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you kind of run out of your...
It's high ball game. 2 seconds left.
So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the fourth quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense?
All right, let's see if they updated the halftime show.
So we have reached halftime in our first preseason matchup of the year. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. Back to you guys in just a minute as we've started the countdown to opening night. Remember, the preseason has shrunk from 4 games down to 3. So just 2 more weeks of preseason action follow this, and then we get it all started on the first Thursday after Labor Day.
In our game, at the very least, you can't say it's not competitive. All tied up at halftime. And for the call of the second half, we get you back out to Brandon God.
Probably not likely to see many starters in the second half as we get back at it underway in this preseason.
Hey, Yogurt. Yeah, no problems, bud. Just catching up on the chat now. He said, sorry to be slow, but yeah, at the new house, you have to add a wall with a door to create the your office studio, and the second living area is too big as it is. I got you. And on the other side of the house from the room will that be Buffy's office, so that'll be perfect. Heck yeah, dude. You guys could be as loud as you want. Won't matter. And Dank Mouse said, the only other newest YouTube video that is actually good like this is over 2 weeks old, and they still don't relay any info of the topic about updates or patches. The thought never crossed your mind. Yeah, man, that's the biggest thing. I always check is rosters when I first get in. That's super important to me. So I'm happy that I was able to get a community roster this particular time, because last night I couldn't even get into the community place to download it. So I'm definitely happy that I was able to make that happen.
Start the second half with Hill. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Going again on the ground here with Hill. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Just a couple on the ground there. That's going to bring up 3rd and about 6. Throw. Barkley. And they bring him to the ground.
He got it.
Midfield. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. What makes a draw play like that successful?
Well, we did see where he made the first wave miss, and that was a big part of it, but a lot of it is just being actors back there. Making the defense think it's going to be a pass.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 38. From the shotgun, it's Barkley. His throw incomplete.
That was a little offline.
Rodgers that time. That'll bring up 2nd down. To throw again, Barkley. Underneath here to Hill. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at.
Thank God he stepped out of bounds. They would have gashed me for a lot there.
This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Oh, got you, boy.
Releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The 3rd down battle won by Atlanta's defense. Solid coverage.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field that's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch it, doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
You gotta love when you know they're about to throw it, so you just dive at the quarterback with everything you've got.
And that is no good. Oh, he missed it just wide of the upright, and we will remain tied here in this 3rd quarter.
Oh, thanks, Dank Mouse. I appreciate that, man. Been working on changing up the live streams quite a bit over time, and I think I've spent, I can't even tell you how many hours trying to tweak things to make things look halfway decent. So, and Yogurt's helped me a lot with that too. I'd be remiss not to point that out. So, thanks. I really appreciate that.
Now Griffin.
Oh, gave RG3 a free play, and he almost gave it away.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Griffin.
Nope.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Jayon Brown, his 2nd sack of the night. Now
No one was open. Pocket collapsed.
Try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Here's Griffin. Uncorks one for Davis. He's got a man.
Yes!
And all the way down to the 24-yard line.
That's what I'm talking about.
A lot of running backs in the passing game, they're just used to checking down to him or maybe dump-off passes. This guy, they use him to stretch the field, don't they?
He stretched it right there, turned it into a really nice game. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first.
Hey,
and
don't
10.
discount those screenshots, Yogurt. I'm telling you, man. I've asked other people, and they have not been as nice to show them. So, yeah, it's unique to find people who will actually be helpful. A lot of people feel like it's going to be too much effort. Like, oh, you might actually have a follow-up question to these screenshots, so I don't want to bother to take the time to show you. So you did something most other people wouldn't do, so I appreciate that, bud.
To throw is RG3. Complete to Zacchaeus.
I don't know how he just got through that.
Catch and a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection.
No, remind me next time that we're on Discord, Yogurt. I'll tell you about it. I did ask another YouTuber, and he was not very nice about it.
Falcon touchdown. Tajay Sharp there to make the grab. And the Falcons have broken our tie. And he shows some mobility there, getting outside the
Man,
tackles.
throw on the run.
Making a nice play.
So he's run a touchdown in, and then he ran out of the pocket and threw one in.
Right? He said he moved to the right.
It'd be a comeback season for RG3.
For the extra point. He's got it as they go up by a total of 17 to 10. That time a 6-play drive. And the end result, an Atlanta touchdown. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Taking it about the 1.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm not going to offer expertise if I don't have it, that's for sure. But yeah, I mean, it was like one of those things where you happen to run into like a large YouTuber who has one of those discussion boards like, hey, ask me any question. And I asked him, like, you know, just to basically about like helping me out with getting the stream to look a little bit better, and that, you know, I have a 3090 and I'm super happy with it. And when I do pre-records, they look awesome. But when I did live streams, I wasn't happy with the quality. And the dude just gave me like paragraphs of non-answers. And then when I asked him to kind of clarify on it further, they just got like really not nice with me. So yeah, it is what it is.
Looking to throw. Barkley.
Nope.
Got Swaim here as tight end outright. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Back-to-back
Ah, thank
receptions
you and
for him.
goodbye.
It's another
Thank
first
you.
down.
If you get that updated roster out, let us know in chat what to look for, bud, and we'll pull that up and I'll download it.
Start here.
I know it'll be really hard to get the contractual stuff right, but if you could at least get the right people on the right teams, that's half the battle.
On the handoff, it's Hill. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact.
Yeah, that cornerback needs to get over there. Run, boy, run.
Stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Yes!
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
From the gun on 3rd down. Open his flame, the tight end.
That was close.
And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on 3rd down. 3rd and 4, he did just enough, and I mean just enough to move the chains.
And that's all you're looking for, right? Just want to keep the drive moving. You don't need the big play there. Just get to that marker that you described, and he was able to do just that.
Now a first down carry, it's Hill. And he's going to get
Good job, good job.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, I doubt you would be able to get TJ Watt's contract right. Thank you and goodbye. I don't see that happening. I remember trying to get Bryce Harper's contract in MLB The Show when he signed with the Phillies, and it was like, yeah, there's no way in hell I'm doing this.
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, and a long way to go on 3rd down. Off the draw, here's Hill. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Only a yard on the gain there as time will run out on this 3rd quarter of play.
Yeah, thank you and goodbye. Let us know that roster name when you get it done, bud. We'll definitely pump it out. We'll try to get some people to download it for you.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. And that'll do it for the
No problem, Yogurt.
quarter.
We'll see you when you get back, bud.
Season football on EA Sports.
I did not think he was going to try a 69-yard field goal.
And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice and ambitious effort.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's got enough juice for that one.
The score will stay right where it is. So make it 2 missed field goals for him now, but I have the sense, given that distance, you can probably forgive him here on this one.
Yeah, this is out of the range of just about anybody on planet Earth except probably you, partner. But you just got to drive it out low and hope that somehow you
Go,
hit
go,
absolutely perfect,
go.
But no real chance
Ah.
it's going to go through.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards.
This is what made the West Coast offense a staple around the NFL in the 80s and 90s. You don't have to push the ball deep downfield to come up with big plays, and there's an example of that right there.
So how about
That's
this
not
for
bad.
field position
Just have to
after the
lose
big
$5
play?
million on the
Inside
contract to
15
fix it. That's
now
not
as
too
they come
bad.
up on 1st and 10. On the run, it's Davis. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
Oh,
It's a
we're
nice
scoring.
pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing.
All right, so we're going to double team in the center here.
Need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it.
And he gets in.
Yes!
Touchdown, Atlanta. Mike Davis taking it in from a yard out. And the Falcons push further out in front. But that makes this a 2-score ball game. And, you know, the way this thing has been going, Charles, 2 scores kind of feels like 3 or 4 scores.
Yeah, that's a great observation. It's been a heck of a battle, hasn't it? And points have been at a premium throughout this game. So you have to wonder, is this going to be too much for them to overcome?
All right, let's see if we get the extra point.
For the extra point. And the lead is up to 14. Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Taken at the goal line. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. Here's the Titan offense now as they make their way back onto the field.
All right, I think for time purposes, we're going to super sim this one. All right, close game. 4 minutes left. Let's see what we can do here.
On first down, Griffin. He'll get this one complete to Davis. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Now it's Griffin. Flush to his right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
I really should be burning off more clock. We'll have to put it on shoe clock after this.
Here's Griffin. They will find Davis. That's
Nope.
complete.
We just lost yards.
Blown up.
Damn.
Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down.
Would have been better if he dropped it.
From the shotgun, Griffin. Eluding the pressure right. He's got a man.
Yes.
Sharp. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 34-yard line. 23 yards to pick up there.
These guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the fourth quarter.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34. A shotgun handoff to Patterson. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. On 2nd down now. It's Davis. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Again, it's Davis. Gets past one man, and he will have the first
That'll
down
work.
across the 20 to the 19-yard line. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now Davis. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Every yard they gain getting them better and better field position, and obviously a field goal makes this a 2-score contest. That's really all they need.
And that means for your play caller, he's not looking to the attack portion of his sheet.
Oh, we just won the game.
Okay, what do we have? He's going to keep us in a good spot. No lost yardage plays. Let's kick a
and goal and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away.
We'll be good sportsmen. It's preseason. Stats don't count. Literally means nothing if I get this touchdown.
Well, partner, it's just preseason, but it always feels good to be in victory formation, taking the knee for the W.
Yeah, I've often
We did it.
thought to myself when I watch
Victory!
these preseason games, some teams need the wins more than others. You know, if you're established and you're used to winning, not quite the same. But if you're trying to learn how to win, it's important to get it done. And to be able to kneel down at the end, even better.
So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that, not just a week of practice, but I'm sure all during training camp. Make sure when you have it, tuck it away because danger lurks everywhere you turn.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a
Not
win for the
bad, not
Falcons
bad.
here as we say so long from Atlanta.
72.7% completion percentage, 138 yards, 1 touchdown for RG3. That's not bad. Did you have fun? What is this? Yes, we had a good time. Thank you. That's hilarious. Did you have fun? Were you going to ask me if I said no, why?
The players on your team earned XP. Quickly upgrade your team at the end of each game.
All right, so and I don't care about that one. All right, so first game down. And we completed a couple of our goals, so that's cool. And let's just check the free agent pool one more time to make sure there's not anybody else that I want to pull in before we sim the week and all the good people get signed. Do I want Richard Sherman for $5 million? He would automatically be the best cornerback on the team. What's his injury? 91. Stamina is 99. Toughness 94. That's pretty good. His tackling is 66. That's hilarious. We have the money. Why not? And then I wouldn't mind getting a backup offensive lineman for not a crap ton of money. Ooh. I think that's my guy right here. 84, not bad. 2 million. Yeah, let's do it. Ooh. All right, that'll work. I think we're good now. So we got a couple backup offensive linemen, just because guys are going to get hurt. And we got, let's see here. Okay, so he'll play center for now, and he'll be back up. I'm totally fine with that. Yeah, now our cornerback, our secondary is pretty stacked now. So yeah, that works out. All right, so we'll advance the week. Oh, now we're going to have Tua versus his old team. So I think we're going to defend the medium pass. And then we're going to make this to help out with our run game again. We'll keep those guys. Let's see if I want to change this one. Yeah, let's change it to him. Okay, we got some people to upgrade. We'll upgrade him, and then the others we can just auto upgrade. Okay, so we're going to boost that, so it'll make it so that people get hurt less often. That's cool. That part is a cool addition. I do like that. All right, I think what I'm going to do is take a super quick BRB, and so I can get a quick drink, and then we'll do another game. So give me just a second, and I will be right back. Hey everybody, I'm basically back. I'm just grabbing a quick little bite here, just a couple quick little bites, and we'll be getting going. So give me just one sec.
Tonight, from Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida, it's week 2 of the NFL preseason on EA Sports.
Again, my apologies. I have the music off for copyright purposes, so it does sound a little hollow, but I'm sure you understand.
Versus Tua Tagovailoa and the Atlanta Falcons.
From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. The excitement brewing here in South Florida as a moment ago the Dolphins starters were introduced to this home crowd. They're fired up as well as they get set to match up with the Atlanta Falcons. Brandon Gaud and Charles Davis, happy to be back alongside you. And I'll tell you what, yes, it's just week 2 of the preseason, but now they've got one game under their belts. And a lot of guys trying to prove some stuff down on the field here today.
Not only that,
set to go, Younghoe Koo ready to do the honors. And we are underway from Miami. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. They'll be led out by their now 36-year-old quarterback who's in his 14th NFL season, the former MVP, Matt Ryan.
The guy they just traded a first-round pick for.
gets taken for granted. To me, it's Matt Ryan.
All right, so we're going to let Mr. First-round pick go against my defense in a slow sim, and we're just going to see how he does.
Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. 4 yards the result.
They rebuilt the Falcons' offense. They got Todd Gurley and Matt Ryan.
On the handoff, it's Gurley. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, Ryan. Into heavy traffic and it's
Yes!
intercepted. Picked off by Trey Boston. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Great job.
Falcons with great field position to start out. They'll be led by the second-year man from the University of Alabama, Tua Tagovailoa.
Bam.
For all the collegiate success he had, highest passer efficiency rating by a mile. He's a detractors at the professional level.
turnover. It's Tua. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. And this is a guy straight out of college. They're not going to try to groom for a year or two. They want him to produce right away.
That's why they took him in the first round. They expect him to be a starter right away and a future All-Pro. So they don't have any time to wait for him to come along. They want him to play right now to help this team. And you take a look at this draft class from a season ago. Really, it grades out as a pretty darn good class. So you have to give a lot of credit to the entire scouting organization.
All right, 3rd and 3, 3rd and 3. Do we run or do we pass?
All came together. They evaluated it very well and got a nice payoff.
How about designed run that we can pass out of? Yes, perfect. I'm going to slide my line left.
From the gun, it's Tua.
He caught it.
Before he's brought down. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta.
Great job. Not so great a throw, but great catch.
And we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover.
Fantastic catch.
It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to them. Hey, you guys got a turnover? We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Tua going to throw. Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Pitts.
That's right. 4 for 4, baby.
As he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Now Bell. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again.
And he will take
Yes.
it for a Falcon touchdown. Le'Veon Bell taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Falcons have taken the early lead. No, CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real good job of matching up defensively, because to me, they look like a 3-4 package. You need
now the extra point try forthcoming. It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead. A drive that time of 6 plays, and it ends with a Le'Veon Bell touchdown run. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
Great start to the game. Interception, and then marched right down the field and scored.
25-yard line. So Miami coming out for their second drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10.
All right, so we're going to let Matty Ice roll against our defense again. We'll see how it goes. See if he can get revenge.
Try and start the drive with Gurley. And he'll be stopped up at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Now it's Ryan. Over the middle, he's got Gesicki, the big 6'5" tight end. Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. Now Ryan. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. So, Charles, defensively here, you're going up against a veteran quarterback. He's got a lot of know-how, a ton of savvy, but a guy who's not the most mobile of quarterbacks. What's the plan of attack?
You spend all week pumping up your defensive front. Your defensive tackles, your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that go after the quarterback the most, because you know that he's not going to run and beat you consistently throughout the game. You can rush more aggressively off the edge and even up the middle, because even if he evades you, he's not going to go very far. You have a lot more confidence going after him in the pocket.
1st and 10. It's Ryan. Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 30.
Oh, I think he was hurt. I think he was hurt.
They'll throw on 1st down with Ryan. Catch made right side by Wilson. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. So on the heels of the run by Todd Gurley, another 1st and 10. Here's Ryan to throw. That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll try and pick up the 1st with Gurley. And good pressure defensively to stop.
Oh, come on.
And there's also a flag to go with it.
I'll probably no. Why would you? I don't know. I would decline that. Make him kick it.
3rd and long.
Whatever.
Here's Ryan.
Yes. See? Almost had some BS happen. Should have just let him kick it. I mean, the kick is 10 yards further back, so if he misses it, great. But yeah, no.
And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no wind. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out and to force the field goal.
Man, so far the slow sim isn't messing up. I'm loving that part of it. I had nothing but issues with that for the last several years with Madden, and it's so far no problems. I'm happy about that. Ooh, we didn't drop it either. Good job.
We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on 1st quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to push your receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep.
6 for 6.
Big shots downfield.
3 catches last week. He's got 3 in the 1st quarter here tonight. Setting to throw on 1st down is Tua. Man open.
No!
And now the ball's near midfield. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. After 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
Man, lucky as preseason.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal, and I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not all now joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. Your defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready to get back out on the field and play a little bit better. So they'll take.
Bro, you only had to get through 2 quarters, man. 2 quarters. What are you doing?
We'll see. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now a handoff for Gurley.
Got him.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage.
I was like, get back here, boy.
Nowhere to run there.
Getting away from me.
The Dolphins on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. From the gun, it's Ryan.
Ooh, that was close. That was close.
Just as he was letting that go, that could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. As we thought they might do here in week 2 of the preseason, they've left their starting quarterback out there for this second quarter, but I would imagine we will not see him after halftime.
Yeah, this is the time of year you've got to get your backup some reps and make sure you protect.
Oh, so close. That was a nice hit on him, though. Dislocated knee. Great. Fantastic. All right, I'll deal with that in a second.
So on 4th down, the Dolphins' new punter for 2021, Michael Pilardi, on to punt. As he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. So out come the Falcons now. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. Here's Tua. It's caught. Stills, right side. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
one thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a bit of steam going.
I'm going to audible to a run, slide my line to the right.
On 2nd down, it's Bell.
Almost.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
So I'm going to double team probably this guy.
They'll try and run for it with Bell.
Yeah, good job, good job.
To the 46, good enough for the first.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the first down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And he's going to get this
11 for 11.
A 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Tua now on 1st down. Flushed out right.
Get rid of it, get rid of it.
He's
Yes.
left with no option here but to throw it away.
Hey, Yoger, welcome back, bud.
Giving up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
To throw again on 2nd down. Tua escaping the pressure right.
Not what I wanted, but hey. He didn't get hurt. All right. I'm like, slide, slide. No, slam into 2 people. Same thing.
Now Tua. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. Flush to his right. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Tua tongue of
Threaded the needle there.
a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons will extend their lead.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Coup now for the point after. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. A 10-play drive that time. And it was Tua Tagovailoa who called his own number and finished it off with the touchdown run. Following the touchdown, here's Coup to kick off.
The game said the Jets would have scored 17 points on the Packers. That's disrespectful. That's just wrong.
Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just
Rodgers almost went 50% completion percentage. Yeah, no, I don't see that happening. Against the Jets? Yeah, okay.
Play action, Ryan. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10. Now it's Ryan. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. On 3rd down, Ryan. Open receiver here, complete, it's Parker. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career.
No, it's not. It's a preseason.
They go play action with Ryan. He'll get that one to Carter, complete. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd down. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's
I am.
miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Throwing now, Ryan on 1st down. Out to the right here to Wilson. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
Always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Defenseman, stop getting hurt. Come on, man. It's a preseason. I can't keep losing guys. Yeah, I'd be frustrated too.
This offense finding its legs now.
That's why I only got paid $2 million. If I need to buy a new one, I can buy a new one. Yes! Yes!
Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say you're on that drive.
All right, Oh, here's where, okay, so it just got stuck. So this is the problem that I always have with Slow Sim every single year, and this never gets fixed. If a guy gets injured when you're coming out of the Slow Sim, you can't choose anything. It just gets stuck here. And now I'm going to get a penalty because I can't do anything about it. I can't call a timeout. I can't do anything. That's been a problem for years in this game, and they still haven't fixed it. I thought, I was hopeful. So that happens on PlayStation and that happens on PC, so that's got to be a game problem.
Tua sets up to pass it.
Ah. That cost me a down and it cost me yards. All right, let's bring in RG3. Actually, no, let's give our rookie a chance. And yeah, we'll bring in our other rookie. And we're just going to take out Calvin Ridley so he doesn't get hurt. Let's just swap these guys. And then I'll let the game take care of most of this. Okay, so he didn't actually get hurt. Okay, cool. That's good. We are good there. All right, yeah, the rest of these I don't care about, so we're good.
Here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. 2nd and 15. From the shotgun, it's a give to Bell. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. Give him 9 there. They still need 6 more now on 3rd down. And now a first chance for the back. And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted.
I knew as soon as I threw it, at least he dropped it.
Now the veteran Thomas Morstead on to punt it away. Back deep for Miami, Jalen Waddle.
That works for me.
1 yard on the return, and it'll be Dolphin football. Now a look at Will Fuller as he and the rest of the offense gears up to get ready to go again. You would have to think they're going to make it more of a priority to get him the football. Second quarter, he's been really quiet. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Get him. Yes.
An unlucky number here, a loss of 13 on the play, and it'll be a 2nd and long.
Rookie is pumped up about that. Oh, man.
Now Gurley. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. So we have reached halftime now with the visiting Falcons out on top. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in just a minute. Week 2 of the preseason is upon us. Each team now with just one more game after this one, and then we will get it all started as we normally do on the first Thursday after Labor Day. In our game, still a lot to keep an eye on. Guys battling, trying to make a ball club. We'll send it back to 2 guys already on our team. That's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Green to bring it back. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Falcons ready to go back to work to start the third quarter. The former Gamecock here. This is Mike Davis. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. They'll run it again here with Davis. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Kind of audible.
To throw is RG3, eluding the pressure right.
Thank you for not dropping it.
2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. From just shy of midfield.
We floated it.
Zacchaeus here hauling it in.
Yes.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
On 1st and 10, it's Griffin. Flushed out right. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Griffin.
Nope. Damn.
It's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off at the 40, and they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
And no, that is not a glitch. That dude legitimately does not have a hand in real life. And it's awesome that he made it to the NFL.
Surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
Just missed him.
A bit of an opening there on the first down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. To throw, Brissett. Over the middle.
He got nervous. He got nervous.
Another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
He'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. Robert Griffin.
All right, we got too overzealous last time. Let's try to see if we can not do that again.
See if he opts for a heavier dose of running plays because running is where they've had more success than in the passing game.
And the way they've spread it around to different people running it as well. It's not just been one principal guy who's carried the thing and moved the game forward for them. Whoever has touched it has given them good yardage. I think he's going to stay with that game plan. It takes the pressure off of him as a thrower.
And a team effort, and they're winning on the scoreboard. And here's Davis to run again on 2nd.
Oh, of course, there's a flag.
He's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
I hate you.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it'll be a 3rd and about 13.
Hey, let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his
America.
line, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to.
Yes!
He will make the catch.
Yes!
And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that one hurts defensively. They force them into 3rd and long, have the advantage, yet they give up the big play right there.
Yeah, their offense was already warming up on the sideline, ready to come out. So much for that 3 and out.
That was That was awesome. Great catch. I saw the safety move off, and I was like, screw it. I'm throwing it.
Now Griffin. Over the middle, complete. It's Smith. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
And that's a good substantial run there from Mike Davis. And how about his career resurgence? Because he's bounced around a bit in the NFL. From San Francisco to Seattle to Chicago to Carolina. And now here with the Atlanta Falcons. Always dependable, Mike Davis.
Escaping the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
So now here in the second week of the preseason, you'd expect the starters play a little bit more than they did in week 1, but not a whole lot.
So if you're an offensive coordinator, what are you looking for?
What you're looking for is things getting cleaned up as you go along, because most of your playbook's probably installed. How well are they handling it? Easy in and out of the huddle, no mental mistakes.
I just need points on the board. I just need to not do something stupid and get some points on the board and get out of here with the W.
Out of the gun, Griffin.
Nope.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Dolphins do the...
All right, let's see if he can get it. Did you hear someone in the audience making a dolphin noise? That was amazing.
It's right there. It's good. And they will stretch the lead now to 17-3. Akou just hit the field goal. Now he kicks off. Noah Igbenogany from his end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about...
All right, so we're going to fast sim through this. Okay, we got the ball back. All right, so I'm going to slide my line right.
They begin with a run by Davis. And I think we've got a hold here.
Holding
It's a 5-yard
offense.
pickup for the moment. Let's see what our referee says.
Come on, man,
So this
indeed.
will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more preseason football on EA Sports. Now it's Griffin. Complete to Zacchaeus. And he is out of bounds, able to get it.
Should that have
across the
been first
20-yard
down?
line. The catch and run
I don't-
there, good for 16 and a first.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, fourth quarter,
I don't
continue
know.
to throw the football.
Yeah, because it would have been a repeat it down. Yep.
And they ended up giving it up.
I was going to say don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. A first down carry for Davis. He'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you?
No, no,
You
no.
take charge.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
They'll run on first down. Davis, and he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what we said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Griffin.
Ruh-roh.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Griffin.
Ooh.
And that will be incomplete as well.
Not what we needed there.
That time on defense just flooded the field.
You got it. All right. Nice. Oh, that's ball game right there. So we're going to do chew clock, and we're going to start running it down their throats.
Here's Davis. He'll try and run some clock. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 50 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. On 2nd down, Davis.
Should have went left.
Play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9. From the shotgun, Griffin. And that's going to be incomplete.
He threw it behind him.
There enough to jar that ball free. And
All right, victory formation.
the defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. And they take a knee. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. And they'll indeed
Game
take
over,
a
baby.
knee. So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons. And we talk so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show the film, they have to be careful not to give out too many kudos and kill their motivation going forward.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. From South Florida, good night, everybody.
All right, everybody. So I want to thank everybody who's tuned in today. I know we've had some new people that have stopped by. Thank you and goodbye. Thank you so much for stopping by. Dank Mouse, thank you so much for stopping by. Yogurt, thank you so much for stopping by. I do appreciate having the active chat today. It was a lot of fun for me. So don't forget, this game is on a free weekend on Steam. If you want to check it out, go check it out. It's only a few hours left on that, I do believe. So make sure that you go and get your free time in. It's about a 50 gig download, I think, so you got to have a little bit of free space there. But again, keep in mind, rosters are not completely up to date. They're like over a week out, I believe. But I do know some people said they were making some new ones. Thank you and goodbye. I said that they're working on making a roster they're going to upload that's going to be up to date. So make sure you guys keep an eye out for that. And yeah, make sure you hit like, make sure you subscribe, hit the little bell down below. Don't forget, later tonight, literally in just a few hours, we are going to be having a State of Decay 2 live stream. We're going to finish up our Nightmare Zone playthrough with Yogurt 5150 Games. If you are into zombie games, do not miss it. This is my favorite zombie game, and a lot of people don't know about this game. So if you are not familiar with State of Decay 2, make sure you tune in later tonight. Again, just in a few hours, we're going to be getting started right here on the channel, and we're going to have a lot of fun. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your night. If you're not coming back later on, if you are, definitely make sure that you check it out. And I will see all of you later here on Escape the Mind Productions.